Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and we now have the newest broken tank that is taking over Overwatch. Wait, no, not Sigma. Well, he was broken, actually. And when I use the word broken, I mean it literally because you were able to fly even after your ultimate. He's now out of competitive for however long. Every time they add a brand new hero to Overwatch, they take away a hero. But we're not talking about Sigma. We're talking about the queen of Junkertown, JUNKERQUEEN. Yesterday with the Starwatch update came a bunch of hero changes, and JUNKERQUEEN being one of them. And at the time of making my all heroes changes video, I didn't really realize how big this change would have been to JUNKERQUEEN, because in case you guys don't know, they buffed her passive. Whenever you do melee damage to a hero as JUNKERQUEEN, instead of getting 1.25 healing done to yourself, you now get 2 times the healing done. And when you knife a single bot, you get a good amount of heal, but then when you axe a single bot, you get a substantial amount of heals. But that's where the fun, or maybe the fun, begins, depending on who you are, because if you axe 2 bots, you get double the healing done to yourself. So not only are you doing a bunch of damage, but you're also getting a bunch of heal 2 times, also 2 times. Now we're teaching math class, dog. But you see, there's more layers to this axe ability that a lot of people forget. Even I forgot because I didn't play JUNKERQUEEN enough. Of course, you get all the extra goodies, but every target that you hit reduces the axe cooldown by 2 seconds. You hit no targets, you get an 8-second cooldown. Okay, that's pretty average. You hit 1 target, guess what? 6 seconds. Oh boy, you hit 2 targets? Not only do you get all the extra goodies, but you now get a 4-second cooldown. Do you see how this is powerful? But you see, we haven't even gotten to the best part yet. Her ultimate. Because if you somehow manage to hit 5 targets on the enemy team, this is what happens.
Time for the reckoning.
Yeah, her ultimate truly is the ultimate of all ultimates, yo. Not only do you get basically self-healed instantly, but you also get an anti applied to all the targets that you hit. Again, if you hit 5 targets, you get 5 targets antied, plus on top of that, the damage that you get from the bleed effect. And that's not even counting her cooldowns. Did you forget her axe? JUNKERQUEEN is now the must-pick tank for Season 4. And if I can be real with you guys, maybe I'm crazy for saying this, but I'm kind of okay with it, mainly because JUNKERQUEEN is so fun. Look, I get that I'm probably gonna regret these words in a couple of weeks because everyone's gonna be playing JUNKERQUEEN. Mark my words, she is gonna take over the Overwatch League. Mark my words, she's gonna take over your lobby soon enough because she's just so good of a tank now because she has what she lacked for the longest time, sustainability. But my God, if you're really good with managing your cooldowns with the JUNKERQUEEN, you have a little bit too much sustainability, because not only do you have the axe self-healing, you have your knife melee self-healing whenever you have Gracie, you also have your Jagged Blade thrown self-healing if you land it on a target, which I rarely do because that's still something that I suck with when it comes to the JUNKERQUEEN. But you also have her Scream, which applies a temporary shield, so you're really gonna be put in a position where you can even feed your brains out, but if you manage your cooldowns enough, well, you're gonna basically be a 600 HP tank and a 450 HP bot. And that's kind of what we want from JUNKERQUEEN, is being able to stand at the front lines and not get bullied by people. But my God, does she bully people? Against squishies, you're gonna die. Against the tank, I mean, Ryder, are you gonna self-heal yourself, Ryder? Because I can, and I can do more damage than you. But you see, that's where the problems start to begin, is that, yeah, she should be able to bully squishies, but being able to bully every single tank that stands in her way, well, why is that? I mean, she doesn't have a shield like a Reinhardt to protect herself. She doesn't have a self-healing ability like a traditional self-healing ability like Roadhog, and she doesn't have a shield like Zarya in her HP, so why is she able to bully so many people? And it's all because of one single ability that is broken, her axe ability. I mean, like I said before, there are so many layers to this one single ability that truly allows her to be super duper aggro, that even someone like me who doesn't play a lot of JUNKERQUEEN is able to just run the table because that ability is so powerful, and the more targets that I hit, the more I get rewarded because it just keeps getting reduced and reduced as terms of the cooldown. But even if I don't hit a mere 2 targets or 3 or all 5, even if I just hit 1 target, that's turning my 8-second cooldown into a 6-second cooldown, plus an impact damage of 90, an additional 40 damage over 3 seconds from her bleed. So against a squishy hero, if they're low, that should basically kill them, if not with my scatter gun. But then on top of that, I'm also getting self-healed. All I really gotta do is just spam the axe as long as I'm in front of somebody, which if I'm the tank, I'm always gonna have a Roadhog or Reinhardt or just somebody in front. And if they're all gonna gather around the tank, then that just means more value for me and more spam for me to take advantage of. This is gonna get nerfed eventually. Something to do with her axe or her self-healing is gonna get nerfed, but at least for the time being, it's not. It is the Wild West right now, and JUNKERQUEEN is the sheriff running this town. And that's the unfortunate part about all this, is that even though I'm saying it's super fun right now, the fact that her axe is the most valuable ability out of her hero kit and it takes the least amount of skill means that this is basically a cheese ability. This is similar to what Sojourn suffered from at the beginning in Overwatch's One Life, is that basically anybody could pick up Sojourn, and because she was so forgiving with her railgun shots, anybody could instantly win with Sojourn. And that's going to be the case with the JUNKERQUEEN, is that, well, anybody can axe them. It's not like throwing your jagged blade where you actually have to have skill. Again, I have no skill with JUNKERQUEEN. I'm always missing my jagged blade throws, so I'm not getting a lot of value there. But what I get a lot of value from is the easiest part and the most valuable part, her axe. And that's what everyone's going to do with JUNKERQUEEN, is that they're just going to spam the axe because, well, I can easily hit at least 1 target. If I hit 2, oh, that's even better. So if you want any basic tips on how to run JUNKERQUEEN's hero kit from somebody that has about, like, I don't know, 10 hours played on her, all you really gotta do is axe the enemy tank that's in front of you. At that point, you're gonna have a 6-second cooldown that'll give you just enough time to scream, be super aggro, shoot your scatter gun a couple of times, and by the time your scream's gonna be done, then you should have your axe once again. You're gonna axe 1 target, hopefully get 2, and by that point, you should maybe get a kill, or possibly even 2, and then you're gonna self-heal yourself because you did 2 axes in a matter of, like, I don't know, 6-8 seconds. You're gonna back it up, you're gonna keep shooting your scatter gun, and then once you get your scream again, you're gonna do it all over again. Oh yeah, and don't forget to mix in your jagged blade and your Gracie knife, because that also self-heals you and does damage. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention that your ultimate's super great too, especially with Lifeweaver? And that's actually a theory that I have to end off this video, is that Lifeweaver is added into the game, but he's obviously terrible. He is the worst support hero of all time, unless you're playing with a super aggro team or a super aggro hero like the JUNKERQUEEN, and she literally goes into the enemy back line. How is she gonna get back? Oh, a Lifeweaver pull. Oh, JUNKERQUEEN is all of a sudden meta. That means Lifeweaver could possibly be all of a sudden meta as well, meaning that Blizzard's gonna make even more money selling the battle pass, because if you're gonna run a duo with the JUNKERQUEEN, well, you better play Lifeweaver. The only way to get Lifeweaver is to get him in the battle pass. I don't know if that theory's true, but it makes a lot of sense in my head, because if they don't want to buff Lifeweaver, then buff somebody else that he plays very nice with. But let me know what you think about the JUNKERQUEEN changes. Do you love him? Do you hate him? Are you going to be maining JUNKERQUEEN? You should be maining JUNKERQUEEN, because if I'm playing JUNKERQUEEN, if I'm leaving Diva and Orisa in the dust to play JUNKERQUEEN, so should you. But anyway, guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch 2 videos to come, and bye.